Welcome to another video of Short and Stout in tribute of Father's Day that's coming up, and for the month of June we just wanted to take this opportunity to make this video about fathers and dads and being able to talk a little bit about what we've learned from our dads, and then being able to learn a little bit about that, as well as celebrating with a dad joke off after this to see who can best suppress the laughs and tell the best dad jokes. But first of all, dads. Great people, courageous men. A little bit about my dad. Grew up on a farm his whole life, and one of the things that he taught me was a quote that was actually passed down from his grandpa. And that quote was, "You're darn tough to beat if you don't quit trying." And so, at the back of my mind, growing up, that was a quote that I just ran with my whole life. And it's not posted on any of my walls. I don't put it anywhere that reminds me every day. But as I was going through high school and athletics, getting into wrestling, fighting the mental battles, I wasn't near as good as so many of the people, but that quote kept me going. And then throughout life, and all the other trials that I've had through my life, and just living life in general, you're darn tough to beat if you don't quit trying. And my dad lives that every day, and it applies in every aspect of our lives. So
yeah, and
I'm really grateful for that.
As being an office mate of Garth's for a lot of actually almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
He definitely stands by that as well. So he's definitely taken that to heart. My own father also grew up on a farm here in Idaho, just in the Firth area, and super hard worker, and that's definitely passed down to us 5 boys in the family, just trying our best to have good work ethic, good integrity. But overall, I mean, I would have to say my father has taught me a lot about just being selfless, just being able to put yourself aside and focus on others. He's very service-minded, always looking to help those in need, and even with myself, when I'm in need, I know I can talk to him about whatever is on my mind that is troubling me, and he takes the serious time to listen, and that to me speaks volumes about his selfless nature. He never just jumps to conclusions. He's always willing to take the time to do something and do it right, and I really love that about him. And so, happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. We wouldn't be who we are today without you, and not just our own fathers, but also father figures, just surrounded by good people. And that would be something we would encourage all of our viewers, is to definitely surround yourself with good people who are good influences on you and who can definitely change your life for the better. So with that being said, serious note aside, we'll jump into our dad jokes. And how this is going to work is we'll alternate with different dad jokes that we've found online or invented ourselves, and then whoever is able to crack, the other person gets a point. So we'll start with you, Garth.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Doris.
Doris who?
Doors locked, that's why I had to knock.
Well played. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
I don't know.
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Why couldn't the chameleon change colors?
Why?
Because he had a reptile dysfunction.
That's good. That's a good one.
It's one.
That's a great one. What do you get from a pampered cow?
I don't know.
Spoiled milk.
What do you call a girl that sounds like an ambulance?
I don't know.
Nina, 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 Nina.
Oh my gosh. That one kind of scared me a little bit, actually.
No, it's issue a laugh, a scared laugh.
Spring is here. I got so excited I wet my plants.
What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino?
I don't know.
Elefino.
I wouldn't buy anything with Velcro. It's a total ripoff.
How do you catch a unique animal?
I don't know.
Unique up on it.
It's terrible. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it's apparent.
How do you catch a tame animal?
I don't know.
Tame way. Unique up on it.
That's good. Well done. Congratulations to
Thank you.
Obviously the better dad joker here.
Research.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so.
That's great.
The
Well, that was
chameleon,
fun.
the chameleon one.
Hey, if you have any dad jokes of your own, please leave a comment. We'd love to hear those, be able to share them with the world. With that though, you know, we'd love to be able to go around our team and other loved ones of ours to be able to show you what they thought of their father. So stay tuned, but in the meantime,
I'm Short.
I'm Stout.
We're out.
So with my dad, I knew he always worked really hard and sacrificed us. He owned his own business, and I knew when I was 16, I'd have a job for sure. And my first day at work, we're pulling up to the warehouse, we did construction, and he said, I know I'm your dad and I know I'm the boss, but if you don't do a good job, I'll fire you tomorrow. And so I knew right away that nothing in this life is handed to me. He taught me a lot of great lessons about working hard, staying diligent with what I do, and not to take for granted anything that I had, to always do my best and work hard. And I appreciate that lesson he taught me.
I learned from my dad the importance of family.
The biggest lessons I've learned from my father are to always go the extra mile with everything you're doing, to love and be patient with everyone around you, regardless of emotions, and to really appreciate the nature around you, the world, animals, you know, the water, the sky, the grass, and to be present in the now and to appreciate the blessings in your life in the moment, and don't get so caught up with the future.
Something I learned from my dad was just how to roll with the punches and have a good attitude. I've never seen anyone harder working than my dad. At the same time, he was the goofy guy in the back of the audience making animal noises to his kids. And he always had this great mix of professionalism and intensity in his learning, and yet remained a big child at heart.
Something I learned from my dad is right and wrong, the difference between right and wrong.
My favorite thing about my dad probably is all he taught me growing up, which is mainly hard work. Every Saturday I just expect to go out and mow the lawn and pick up all our fruit, do all that good stuff, and I knew that, you know, I didn't really look forward to it, but I knew it was good for me, and I enjoyed the time with my father and all that he taught me. You know, all the basic things like planting a garden and taking care of the car and stuff like that.
What I learned from my dad is how to laugh at myself.
My father has taught me to love people and how to listen to people and just to appreciate humanity.
From my father, I've learned the value of the dollar. When I was younger, I learned to work really, really hard, just not to waste my money on one thing or many little things, but just the importance of saving my money, working hard to earn it, and just being able to provide for myself and my family.
My dad is crazy. And growing up, I thought the whole time, don't say that, Dad, like, you're crazy. But the older I got, the more I realized how important honesty is.
If I had 2 words to describe my father, they would be faithful and wise.
Quiet and intentional.
Playful, but also very hardworking.
He is wise and he is kind.
My go-to guy.
Dedicated and playful.
Funny and artistic.
Stubborn.
Family-oriented and hardworking.
Humble and trustworthy.